Okay, guys, cold-blooded. Not as classic rookie as the captain because he did captain the Legion of Doom or
Not
Legion
a
of Boom.
red shirt captain.
Not a red shirt captain, but you have Joe Eshko as the captain.
Returning.
Only guy did not make a pre-draft trade, but he did make moves during the draft. It starts and ends. I mean, just take a look on the camera at this outfield. DK in left field. Have we seen a better left fielder in the last 15 years than DK? No. Jake Dweck in center. Jake Dweck is someone that I can confidently put up against A.B. Cohen, Joe Greenberg.
He's awesome.
Anybody defensively, Jake Dweck can go toe-to-toe with any of them.
Awesome.
And now you're taking Jack Abadi coming off injury, and you're putting him in right field.
Wow.
Although I have a couple of different ideas for this team, but you're putting him in right field. That outfield is sick.
That's a studded outfield. And I don't, listen, I know Jack's coming off the surgeries. I get it. He's not going to play unless he's ready to play. I think, listen, it's as strong as you can get in the outfield. It's what are you going to say?
You're making an investment in your future by putting him in right. You're not subjecting him to the trials of center field and the dives and the runs and all that. And
Mileage.
And that could prove fortuitous.
Yeah.
Well, right field, you sometimes come in awkwardly on a ball. It's
possible. I mean, that's with every position. But
the ball slices.
Now let's go to the infield for Leo. Behind Leo, you have the Hammer at third base, Hammer and Hank. Joe Eshko himself at shortstop.
Hank played a great third base.
Hank's a pro.
Unbelievable.
Then you have Jackie Eshko, the loud, hyper Jackie Eshko with a coach's mind. He's a championship coach on Hillel for years now at short center. And you know what Eshko loves to do at short center? He loves playing here. He loves playing there. All of a sudden, you see a high pop here, and Jackie Eshko is here. He's there. He studies the players. He studies the swings. He moves around. He never closes his mouth, and he's all over the place.
I'll never forget on Locked In A.B. Saga's team, there was a fly ball hit to right field where Bub was comfortably getting under it, and then Jackie Eshko rammed into him from short center to right field. That one is a dud of a play, but it speaks to how much he likes to move around.
He likes to move around. That's his style.
He loves that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, Solly S. Towell, son of Sammy Towell, and then Sammy playing on the right side of the infield. This infield is pretty impressive also.
Defensively, this is a solid team.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're not too shabby offensively either. This is a good team.
I just want to say what I would do, though. I would take Solly S. He's a right fielder. I've seen him play right. I'm confident with him there. I'd put him there. I take someone as athletic and smart and everything as Jack Abadi. As much as we just praise Eshko, I put him here and move Eshko right here.
I don't mind that.
I love that because this guy's great and right.
Look,
and you don't need Jack Abadi here with Jake and DK.
I was going to say, I think if Jack's not playing center, I agree with you. I think he could be used better elsewhere. I don't think you need him in right, especially when you have Solly. I agree with your alignment.
Yeah,
I do.
That's what I would do with this team. He drafted such a good team.
And you don't have Raw Dog at first?
I don't have Raw Dog at first because Sammy Towell has won more gold gloves at first base than anybody, right? I don't have Raw Dog at first.
No,
I have Raw Dog with a big exclamation point because this Raw Dog's going to want to field this year, and I get it. And he was drafted in a spot where he deserves to field. So maybe he'll get some time somewhere. I don't know. I know he lost a lot of weight. Maybe he could catch a little bit this year. Maybe he could get a game or two at first here and there. I don't know where else he could play.
I agree.
But I love Raw Dog on this team.
Oh, yeah.
Because
had a great year last year.
what Raw Dog brings to a team, besides the bat, what he brings to a team is so valuable on any team. So
A lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of positivity also.
now this team also vibes in a different way. A lot of different groups, but young, happy.
Couple of champions, and we didn't talk about the guy in the bump, which is Leo, who really took his game to another level last year, and wasn't really, in other words, it didn't translate into the draft for him. He wasn't in the upper half of the pitchers taken. And I think Leo prefers it that way, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's not a me guy. You know, he wants to just do his thing, but you can't argue. He has come a long way as a pitcher from, you know, back a few years back. You know, he's a much different guy today.
What Leo did last year was he couldn't just coast with the team behind him. There were some big moments in the playoffs where Leo had to step up, specifically against your Maccabees. He had a long extra inning game where they had to win to get in the World Series, and he was answering Mikey Shalom inning for inning for inning.
All strikes.
All strikes.
That was some game.
He's a strike thrower, but he with this team, he has a legitimate chance to go back to back.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Yeah, it's a great team. Sorry,
So,
No, feel free whenever you have something to say.
you have any concerns with this team?
I'll tell you, my concerns with the team is exactly in the alignment that you created over here. I don't know how easy it's going to be to move to short center if Jack does that. Eshko playing second, I don't see that as so seamless. Solid right, I have no problem with. And just in general, the team, I think if they could make that work, defensively they're going to be very stout. Offensively, I think they're great.
Offensively, you figure you have DK leading off,
or Jake.
Jake.
They're both lead-off players.
You also have multiple champions on this team.
And
you
you
have a lot
have
of championships.
a late taken rookie in Eddie Turner who could provide. I know he has a pretty good glove. He could provide some depth on a team that's looking.
He definitely can field. He definitely can field.
Yeah?
Definitely can field.
By the way, what about the flexibility when someone's missing? You have an extra outfielder. We don't even know which three are going to play the outfielder. So you already have an extra outfielder.
You have another outfielder playing second base.
Amazing.
Fourth in 8 teams.
You have Jackie Eshko that could even pitch, let alone he could also fill in at short center, second base, or whatever you want him to do, or the outfield also. So you have 5 outfielders on this team, really, if you needed it. Mike Cheer is not even a catcher by trade. He could play short center when you need it. They have a ton of flexibility here. Hank could play shortstop if Eshko can't make it. And Eshko could go to the outfield. It's endless.
I was saying, you do have a lot of rings on this team. Hank with multiple rings. Sammy Tao, multiple rings. Leo has a ring now. Eshko, I think, has won.
Jacobatti has one.
We know Jackie Eshko has won multiple times. Jacobatti, DK. You have a lot of rings on this
Solly
team.
S has a ring as well on the Marlins.
Wow.
I believe he was on the Marlins.
Can we say if every guy except for Mike C has a ring on this roster?
DK has a ring with the Untouchables, right?
So does Abadi.
So does the Batty.
Jake, I don't know.
Has Jake won?
I don't know. But Hank, I know, won multiple times. Eshko, I feel like won with A.B. Saka once.
Okay, we'll check it.
Not sure. Jackie Eshko won
For
multiple
sure.
times.
Solly S has won, Sammy won,
yes.
Leo won, Raw Dog
Dog
won. Wow, a lot of winners here.
Yeah.
Great job drafting by Joe Eshko. Guys, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for joining us. So we appreciate it.